Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, guys, for great support. For my returning viewers and my returning subscribers, thank you so much. Welcome to I Am Dreams Updates. So now, guys, there's this thing which happened on Saturday, and it's only one person has talked about it. And this thing, it is a very, very great bombshell in which you guys need to know. On Saturday, State House leaders met to discuss Kithure Kindiki's failure to contain Rigathi Gachagua in Mount Kenya. So you can clearly start predicting what is going on, because on Saturday, State House leaders met to discuss Kithure Kindiki's failure to contain Rigathi Gachagua in mountain. You can clearly remember that there is a day which I say that Kindiki was just appointed to fill that gap, in order that that gap should not be empty. So now the leaders are coming out to discuss Kithure Kindiki failure to contain Rigathi Gachagua in Mount Kenya. So now Kindiki is facing a very, very tough job, because now he has failed, and we can clearly see there is a meeting where people in Nyandarua County were requesting for them to be paid in order to attend Kithure Kindiki's meeting and rallies. So you can clearly note that things are not good on the side of Kindiki. And this meeting was attended by several people. And the first one, mwenye haezi miss, Farouk Kibet. The second one was Josephat Nanok. Then followed by Kimani Ichung'wah, then Felix Kosgei, Nderitu Murithi, Kato Olemetito, Oscar Sudi, and Foreign Affairs PS Korir Sing'oei. So they were around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. They were around 10 people. And now you can clearly tell that the people like Farouk Kibet, they are so close people to William Samoei Ruto. Meaning, they think that Farouk Kibet is saying it is like Ruto speaking through Farouk Kibet. So you can clearly tell what's going on here, because the people who attended this meeting were Farouk Kibet, Josephat Nanok, Kimani Ichung'wah, Felix Kosgei, Nderitu Murithi, Kato Olemetito, Oscar Sudi, and PS Korir Sing'oei. So now there is this thing which came out, because they are saying the bombshell is saying that our agents say the meeting started before Ruto arrived in the room, that the meeting was held. So all this news is coming from the bombshell intelligence desk. All this news is coming from the bombshell intelligence desk, BID. And the BID is saying that our agent said that the meeting started before Ruto arrived. And Farouk Kibet with Felix Kosgei were instructed to tell Kindiki that this game in containing Gachagua in Mount Kenya is below the belt. So you can clearly tell that now Farouk Kibet is coming out to tell Kindiki that this game that his game in containing Gachagua in Mount Kenya is below the belt. So now Felix Kosgei is saying, as I quote, boss alikuwa na imani kubwa sana kwako, but is disappointed. Amesema wewe badala ya kuenda ground unazunguka Karen. So that's Felix Kosgei telling Kithure Kindiki. And again, Kindiki was told by Farouk that he has all the resources to meet the people, but he keeps doing meetings in Karen. So that clearly shows that now Kithure Kindiki has totally failed. So now Farouk Kibet again is coming out to tell Kindiki that unatumia hii magari tumekupea kuzunguka hiyo ofisi yako, mbona unatufanya tuonekane tunacheza? You can't even organize a massive rally in Tharaka Nithi. That was the words of Faruk Kibet. And then later, after that, William Ruto joined the meeting a little bit late, after Kindiki had been lectured like a schoolboy. And now, because he wanted to avoid hearing Faruk and Koskei schooling Kindiki, even though the lecture was his own idea. And that's why I'll tell you that if you hear someone like Faruk Kibet talking, it's like the message is passed from Ruto through him. So him talking is like Ruto talking. So now Ruto has clearly lost faith in Kindiki, seeing he can't deliver votes from Mount Kenya or contain Gachagua growing grip on the region. Kindiki has left Ruto exposed. Ruto has approached 2 Murang'a leaders and 1 from Kirinyaga to form new political parties, which he will fund. The scheme is to divide Mount Kenya and weaken DCP by creating loyalty through smaller aligned parties. So now there is another plan which these people has planned. So they are continuing to say that now the BID, the bombshell intelligence desk, is saying that our state house agents have reported to our desk that Natembeya is Ruto's man, and the ongoing drama is meant to raise his profile above DAPK and Eugene Wamalwa. The plan is to position him as Western's main negotiator, especially after Eugene signal is open to working with Gachagua. So now William Ruto's biggest concern is the potential alliance between Raila Odinga and Rigathi Gachagua. Ruto sees this as a major threat to his power and is reportedly taking steps to prevent their collaboration ahead of the 2027 election. So now Ruto plans to test Gachagua supporters in the coming days through intimidating Gachagua, aiming to assess if he is a threat and how Mount Kenya resident will respond. That's why you have seen Rigathi Gachagua amekuwa akifuatwa. So now Kindiki has told Ruto that his biggest threat in Mount Kenya East is Linturi, whose influence is growing fast. The plan now, according to insiders, is to arrest Linturi as a way to silence him and stop his momentum. So now you can clearly tell this bombshell coming from State House. And this thing, few people have talked about it, and now I want us to talk about, and that's why, because I have decided to read all through it. So as Kenya, what's your opinion on this? Drop it at the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for great support. Keep on subscribing, liking, and sharing. Let's meet in another video.